My name is Donna Royer. I'm from just south of Albuquerque in a little village called Bosque Farm. I've been a volunteer. This is my second year. I've visited Rowe for 2 years prior to that before I became a volunteer. 4 years ago, I attended a keynote address at Bosque del Apache, the Festival of the Cranes, where Michael Forsberg, the photographer, was speaking, and he talked about 500,000 Sandhill cranes on the Platte River at Rowe Sanctuary. And my girlfriend and I, who were attending that, looked at each other and we said almost simultaneously, we have to go. We came about 4 years ago. They're saying, you know, the people who do the surveys are saying now it's between 700,000 and 800,000. What we see here and what I've heard from other sources is that it's when they dance together as a pair, that it's part of their pair bond formation. And juveniles and other birds will just dance for the pure joy of it, throw sticks around and things like that. Historically, they have used the Platte River because it was very, very wide and very shallow. The cranes don't have a real hind toe that they can grip a branch with, so they have to stand on flat ground in order to roost. Wide places with shallow water mean that they can stand in the water, hear the coyote coming if he's coming on the water, you know, he splashes, or any other predators at night that come over land. They can see them in the water with that wide open ground, as well as hear them coming. Traditionally, the Platte, historically, the Platte has flooded and scoured and widened itself every year and made shallow places and scrubbed out all the little vegetation pieces that grow up during the summer, and been a wide, shallow place for all these cranes. And they've always funneled prehistorically even, into this. I think somebody said about 200 miles of Platte was available to them for this roost. Now they have less than 100 miles, and much of that is because Rowe Sanctuary and others, like-minded others, plow and bulldoze Platte to take out the brush and to flatten it and widen it and de-channelize it, because there's not that flood that happens in the spring to widen it and make it fill in the deep place. I think I love the cranes. I've become, since coming to Rowe Sanctuary, I've become a birder, but I think I have a special love for the cranes, and I just like standing back behind the groups and watching their faces change, as well as watching the cranes dance or pick up a stick and throw it in the air, or, you know, flap their wings and fly around. And, you know, they just play a lot, and I like that. I think it's fun. I even like watching them when they're standing there with their head tucked under their wings.